It's my favorite time of year here in the mountains of western North Carolina. The mountain laurel is in full bloom, but this year is really special. This year I've got my wood-fired kiln. And I've also got what looks like a big pile of dirt, but is actually laden with clay. Clay that's going to be transformed into wild clay that I'll be firing in the kiln. It's a ton of work transforming a pile of dirt and wild clay into something that's actually functional, but it's what makes all of this so much more worthwhile. Digging clay off of my land and firing it in my kiln with wood from my land and ash from my land. It's just an amazing feeling, and it's what's making all of this just so incredibly exciting. I have a whole video series on processing wild clay, and I'll put a link to that in the description. But what this is the dirt that you saw in that pile that's been sitting, soaking in water for several days. And now I need to strain it and start getting the roots and some of the big chunks out of it. This is mostly dirt, but there's still clay in there, and I want to work as much of that out as possible. I'm very particular. I want all the clay I can get. Then it's time to go at it with the paddle mixer and try to get most of those big chunks broken down. I'm also trying to speed up the process this time. Normally it doesn't matter, but I really want to get this clay ready to use before the end of the month because I plan on firing the kiln up again early June. So I'm working things out with my hands, which I usually don't bother trying to do. Massaging out all those little lumps of clay. And trying to get the mixture as creamy as possible. It's looking pretty good. I think I'm pretty close to having it where I want it. And now I'll sieve it once again. And this time I'll be getting most of the big dirt and the other clumps out. And I'm not going to worry about whatever little bit of clay is left in there. I think I've got a lot for right now. This is the most I've ever made. I'll go through this with all the clay that I've got mixed up. I think I have probably 12 or 13 gallons that will get down to who knows how much, but quite a bit of clay. And I made a huge mess this time. I've got liquid clay everywhere, all over me and all over my work area. But I'm pretty excited. I'm learning the ways of my space, and it's functioning incredibly well. I've got a perfect place to mix up wild clay, a perfectly sized little pole barn, and an idyllic spot to work. It's a dream come true. I'm cherishing every moment and looking forward to sharing more of these moments with you.